What's going on YouTube? This is AncapTwoFour, and we're back with a new video, and today's video is really about saying thank you. We just hit our 15,000th subscriber, and this is kind of a milestone that has been working really hard. It's kind of a number that we put out there for Madden 18, and we hit it right then, right before, Madden 19 is starting to come out. And it just is something that, as far as YouTube goes, it's been a grind, and it's been something that we have been, at it for several years. And there's a lot of you guys that have been with us since, the first couple months of it. And we just want to say thank you. We've got a lot of new subscribers this year. And we really appreciate you jumping on board, supporting this as a family. Smart Madden was made because of you guys. If you guys don't know my story, I started off as AncapTwoFour. That's my screen name, gamer tag. It's been for years. And I did it as a little bit of a fun thing on the side. I had a really demanding job. I've been in the restaurant industry for years. And, I was at a regional manager position where working 10, 12, 15-hour days every day. Always something pops up, always something that drives you a little bit later. And I try to do this on the side just as a fun thing to teach people about Madden. I was a competitive player back in the day, when I was younger in college days. And I got away from it when I had a family. It was something that I have two kids, and it was something that I wasn't able to go ahead and be there for them all the time to all their games and whatnot, practices. I just wasn't able to do that as a member of basically the restaurant industry. And this is something that I worked on the side for in order to try to supplement income in order to support my family in a way that I could do it from home. And that's what I'm able to do now because of you guys. It's something that we got to that 15,000 subscribers. It definitely helps there. Obviously our smartmadden.com website, that's a tip and strategy type of website where we really help you and get you to really just have some fun with the game, but in a really competitive and knowledgeable way. And because of those two outlets, I'm able to do this from home. And this is just a thank you for the support that you guys have given to me. I'm not one that puts myself out there much. You guys probably haven't seen a face reveal. You haven't seen me streaming. And those are all things that I want to get to. I really do. I want to be able to connect with you all a little bit more. I'm kind of a business channel right now where it's all about getting the tips out there and really trying to study the game, do a really deep dive. If you know anything about my work ethic, working so much in the restaurant industry, I don't take too much time off. If you guys can tell that really are at it all the time, with the VIP, all the people that know and have been part of our VIP package, know we pump out about 20 videos a week. And, something that has been kind of a grind, to get honest with you, but I try to do my best to work as hard as I can for people in order to get their value. Now, 20 might be a little bit of overkill. That's something we're going to be looking into, but for the most part, I'm not one that shies away from putting the work in. Now, before I get too far into this video, I want to make sure that I kind of understand what's in the background. This is a game I play Drag. Drag is a player that is a pro player. He's been in the Pro Scene Club Series. He's been in live events. Right now, he's currently in the Mudhead Season 5, in which they are sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. They're having a really nice opportunity to have some make some money and really get some good viewership there. If you haven't or are not taking a look at that season format, it's a really good format over at Mudhead. There's a bunch of good guys that run that site. I definitely would love to promote those guys because they do a great job. And that's what's in the background. But this video is not only thanking you all, but it's also to pay it forward, okay? It took 3 to 4 years to really get to the point where we're at now. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are able to get bigger quicker, and that's a testament to them and their entertainment value and their ability to grind. And I respect each one of those guys for doing so. And there's people along the way that have helped me, get a little bit more exposure, and those are the type of people that I really am thankful for. A couple of them, it's kind of an odd way of seeing some, but one is Kilo. He's a guy from Madden Turf, competing type website, and he's done a great job of, kind of finding me early and kind of giving me a platform on Pivot Share to get some early subscribers, and then we kind of took that over to Gumroad and then now into our website. Another guy is Jemiah's World. If you haven't known about him, he's one that did a video back in Madden 16, I believe, that he did a ebook review of mine. You can look it up, Jemiah and ANCAP24. And he really put me on the map to a lot of people, and I'm really grateful for him. He's a really good guy, and somebody that is very entertaining, in which he loves Madden, and he loves to kind of do it. He's got a bigger channel than mine, and he was gracious enough to pay it forward back then. And that's kind of what I want to do in this video. And what I want to do is pick out 3 or 4 channels in which are smaller than mine right now, but at the same point, they've shown support in some way or another, and they don't know that I'm doing this video. This is kind of one of those things. One may have a little bit of a inkling because I asked them for some screenshots, but besides that, the other ones don't know. And the first one I want to talk about is a guy called New England Playbook. Okay, this is a guy that has supported me on Twitter. It supported us inside the YouTube realm, always retweeting our plays, always liking it, always trying to get a little bit of exposure. Just seems like an overall good dude, somebody that, I've taken a, interest of seeing how he supports and know that he has a channel. And I've taken a look at his channel. I really like what he does. He's a little specific, but he's a big New England Patriot fan. He's one that goes ahead and concentrates on the offensive and defensive side of the ball when it comes to the New England Playbook, hence his name. And he's done so and does it really well. We've done some different things in the past on New England's Playbook, and, I always encourage people to kind of look for, different things and different people's perspectives. I have a different perspective on a certain play than somebody else might. When you're trying to construct your own type of playbook, you start with us and you do a lot of great stuff, and then you see somebody else has a playbook on that, and you might find 2 or 3 more plays that we didn't touch, and that could give you a really nice opportunity just to get to know some more people too. Definitely check out New England Playbook's YouTube channel. Somebody that I obviously took a liking to, and definitely would want you to check it out. All these guys that I mentioned, by all means, it's more or less take a look. You like what you see, subscribe. If I'm willing to support them, I would love for you guys to as well, type deal. The second guy I want to talk about is Madden Doctor. Madden Doctor has publicly come onto our channel, and he's expressed some nice comments to us. Really has shown some love in the past. A guy that I would like to do some collaborations with. I really like what he does with his channel. A lot of times you find people that are like-minded. You kind of look at them and say, you know what, they really have a good grasp of the game. Definitely look at the details of the game. You can see that in his videos. He does a great job editing. He's just under 2,000 subscribers right now. I definitely see him, going ahead and growing in the community once he gets a little bit more exposure. Hopefully this video can help him out a little bit. But, he's a guy that, because I like what I see, what he puts into it, I really feel like he should get a little bit more love. So go ahead and take a look at what he's got going on. I really think that you're going to enjoy that. Now, the next person I want to look at is somebody that I've taken a liking to, when it comes to what he does as far as videos for the MUT scene. Now, TheActualCC, he's sitting right under 9,000 subs. In my opinion, he'll pass us soon. We got about 6,000 on him right now, but the way I see him growing because of his ability to grind, put the effort in, but more importantly, because of the way that he handles himself and what he does. I'm a big fan of his. Him and I had met up on the club series. We both are Atlanta Falcons fans who went in that club. We ended up playing each other. In that game, I got the best of him, but to be honest, in the other 2 games we've played, he's beaten me. It's always a big challenge when we play each other. Both have like-minded where we don't usually use the meta. We kind of set a meta more than anything and have our own unique style. So it's always a grind when we play each other. He qualified by being the top 2 in Weekend League. He's always one of those guys, top 10, top 25 at the very least when it comes to Weekend League guy. And that's really what he specializes in when it comes to his YouTube content. That's basically knowing the MUT scene so well inside and out that he is a daily view for me. When he puts out a video, I watch it every day. And the reason why is that you want to find those people that you respect their opinion. I respect CC's opinion when it comes to MUT. He's one that not only knows the market, he knows how to make coins, he knows how to look deeper into programs on how you should go about them, what players are going to give you the best success, what players he's using. He's just an all-around guy that if you want to, kind of get a little bit of knowledge of MUT without having to do the research, he's the one that I turn to. And he runs a website. He's part of the Madden Turf team. And he's a guy that does tips as well. It's not about competition, to be honest with you, with me. There's a lot of Madden guys out there when it comes to what they do. And if they're worth promoting, I'm going to promote them. It's not, I feel like that Madden is such a big C that if we can help each other out, that is the best way possible. We compete with Madden Turf when it comes to ebooks and all that type stuff. But, when you like somebody, it's easy to promote them as well. And CZ's a good dude, guys. He's really is. He's one that, has a young family as well. I know that he works really hard by doing his videos. Definitely check him out. All these guys, like I said, is going to be linked in our description. Hopefully we'll see that 9,000, grow exponentially, in the future. And I really see that happening. And if you haven't already seen him, make sure you take a look at TheActualCC. And the last guy I want to talk about is a guy named sSickened. Now, sSickened is a guy who's probably the least known out of everyone on this list. The reason why, he's only got 63 subs. Now, you're trying to figure out why, Aunt Cap, are you, looking at somebody like this. He's another guy that supports the channel. But more importantly, I've played this guy before. He plays salary cap, so kind of gave you a little bit of a different view on a channel that you might want to look into. He's currently #1 in salary cap for season 4. If you look at these pictures I'm about to put on the screen, this is the one that I asked him for some screenshots with. He is currently #1, and if you look at his record, just for season 4 alone, he's at 790 and 217 with 97 championships. That's an impressive record. The guy is a very good player. We've played a total of 4 times. We've split our series 2-2. He's gotten the best of me on some games. I got the best of him on. But for the most part, they are usually really, really close. And he's a good player. He's a guy that I'm going to stay in contact with to do some labbing this year, because it's always great to be able to get other people's perspectives and what makes them successful. It's the little details a lot of times that go unnoticed when you play somebody that's talented that you'd want to make sure that you understand. So he's going to be somebody that we're going to, try to get a little bit more, close with in the labbing scene, but also because of the fact that he's just a great player. But he has a YouTube channel, and I want to make sure that I can do what I can for him to get people to look at what he does. What his channel is all about is basically the salary cap scene. He does a lot of gameplay where he shows where he's playing some top players, kind of does voiceover, and he does a good job of literally, kind of talking over the game and kind of giving you a little bit of entertainment, but at the same time teaching you as he goes. Now, what I also like about him is he's taken time lately to break down his salary cap roster, why he likes people, what he does, and I know he's going to get more committed to really busting a lot of that stuff out when it comes to Madden 19. We talked about it and really want to see, as a guy that's really starting in the YouTube, you could be on the front end of what he's doing when it comes to the salary cap and how to put a team together. So these are the 4 guys that I feel like on this video were people that I wanted to highlight. Due to the fact that they do have YouTube channels, they showed support to our channel, to me personally, without asking for anything in return. And I wanted to do it for them as a pay forward type of, sentiment. People have done it to me in the past, and I'd like to do it for them as well. Hopefully all these guys grow. You guys check them out because they are great people and great channels that they're able to kind of use that in that regard. So as we go into Madden 19, again, I just want to say thank you. Hopefully we can, take this 15,000 and grow our community even more, and really, just be able to do what we love, which is play Madden. And thank you for allowing me to do that. And we will make sure that we continue to work as hard as possible to get you guys, better and understand as much as we can about deep diving into the game. Thanks, guys. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.